This one right here. This person says, I'll end up just loving myself. Baby, you don't end up just loving yourself. You begin with loving yourself. And then you said, I'm okay with that. Yes, you got to be okay with that. In this life, you have to be okay with walking it by yourself. This journey is meant for you to elevate and expand. It is not anyone else's responsibility. It is not anyone else's job to be accountable for how well and the quality of how much you love yourself. That is your job and that is your work. And if you put it on anybody else and you're looking for anyone else to do it, you're already messing up because they're going to fail you. Your expectations of them are already off mark, and they can only perform poorly, but greatly. They're going to perform poorly because it's not what you really want, and they're going to perform greatly because what you're asking for, which is them to not be themselves, is exactly what you're doing. And I'm not saying you, okay, but I'm saying to anyone on this app, you can get it. Loving yourself is the highest and one of the greatest things, gifts, talents, skills that you can acquire for yourself. Why? Because you are completely okay with your flaws. You are completely okay with making mistakes. You are completely okay with having a story that is not perfect. You are completely okay with being your authentic self, because whomever you are with is going to love you for being authentic. They're going to love you for everything that you do and everything that you're doing, because you are doing it with love of who you are. Not in an egotistical, narcissistic way, but in a way that your soul is healing. In a way that your soul is growing, in a way that your mind is expanding, so that when you begin to touch things and you begin to go places, the doors open up for you very easily, because your aura and your confidence, it welcomes the opportunities. It is not for you to wait on someone at all, period. If you have to live this life alone, it is better to be alone, because in the end, there are people who are on their deathbeds looking at their partner with a side eye, because their partner is looking back at them saying, I wish and hope this motherfucker would hurry up and die. That is not love, and that is not what you want. You want to be with someone where your quality of life, because you have standards, you have boundaries, you have intentions, and you are harmonious not only with your authentic self, but with your oversoul. When you really, really, really are in tune and you love yourself, you're going to tell people who are not meant for you to get away from you very quickly, because you are messing up my energy and I love my peace. You're going to tell people who are not speaking well and their energy signatures are off to get away from you, because the things that you are attracting are not in alignment with their frequency, and they are throwing off how the reverberation of your energy goes out and comes back to you. You will not play games with nobody, not nobody, because in the end, your only job was to meet yourself, love yourself, and become the greatest version of yourself while you're here. Not waste your talents. Don't throw your pearls to swine, baby. Love yourself properly, wholly, fully, intentionally, divinely, correctly. Because whomever comes to you has to be just that. Bye, baby.